Hi, writers. You have been working on your second animal. You've been trying to do your research. You have all of your information taken on your notes paper. And now we started organizing our notes into different types of text structures. So far, you have organized into similarities and differences, or compare contrast. I compared and contrasted my penguin habitat with my frog habitat. So that took care of my habitat subtopic. Then I also started doing cause and effect, and I decided to use cause and effect for predators and dangers. So, and for food chain, really, my food for what it's eating. So that took care of food and predators. I kind of took care of both of those together. So now if I look at my notes, what I have left is how the frog looks, like the body characteristics, and I also have life cycle and fun facts left. So those are the subtopics that I have left. Take a look at what you have left. We know how to do boxes and bullets. Our first animal book, that's what we did for every single subtopic, was boxes and bullets. We did our main idea and then sub or supporting details. I'm choosing what my frog looks like. So I'm going to take that first box on my notes paper and I am going to organize into boxes and bullets. So my main idea I already put up here, describing what a frog looks like. So frog description is what I put. So now I'm going to look at my notes. What are my supporting details that I can include about what a frog looks like? Well, one thing that I can include is that they have moist, smooth skin and they have small teeth on their upper jaw. Okay? What a frog looks like. So I'm describing my frog. I already wrote all these notes down, so I'm just shifting them over to boxes and bullets. All right? I also know that they're cold-blooded, and they're also called an amphibian. So I'm describing my animal. They're cold-blooded, and it's known as an amphibian, and has webbed feet and a sticky tongue. And long, powerful legs. So I'm taking my main idea, describing my frog, and I'm putting my supporting details into my boxes and bullets. Find this on your notes, your organized text structure paper. Find where it says boxes and bullets. Choose what subtopic you are going to use for boxes and bullets. If you need to continue working on compare contrast or cause and effect, you can also do that. Boxes and bullets should be easy for you. Okay? All right, writers, I'm hoping that when we start back, that you will have 3 text structures done. Compare contrast, cause and effect, and now boxes and bullets. Good luck, writers.